power of silence. So what happens when you stop thinking? If you go deep dive into a spiritual path, an engaging path, and realizing path, you know the benefits of it. Practical ways to cultivate inner silence. Stop thinking is not a forceful action but a gentle redirection of attention back to present moment. So the technique, mindful meditation method to quit the mind, right, and focus the attention, whatever anchor. So we will see one by one technique with the benefits and the methods. So mindful meditation, sit quietly, observe thoughts as they arise without judgment. So never judge that one, just like observe it, whether it's a good thought, bad thought, ugly thought, worse thought, whatever it may be, just observe it. It comes and it goes, it comes and goes, never attached to it. Just like a clouds in the sky, come and go, come and go, come and go, never attached to it. Observe it. You are not the clouds, you are not the thoughts, you are the constant, still, unchanging behavior behind the clouds, that sky. That is what your true self. So just be an observer as in the stillness, and focus on the breath, the physical sensation of air moving in and moving out, how air flows into your nostrils, the entry point of the air in your nostrils. Just observe that nostrils entry point, how breath going into your mind, and from there breath going through your lungs, and there where that breath is exchanging the air, oxygen with carbon dioxide, and how carbon dioxide is coming out and how it is exiting your nostril. So if you are able to observe that exchange process, the wonders will happen there. That fraction of a second, the wonders, the beauty, the universe will reveal itself to you. You observe, 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 observe. Body scan. Lie down, slowly move your attention through your body, noticing and releasing any tension. And the sensation in specific body parts, just like a weight of hands, warmth on the skin, sensations in the body, just observe it, each part separately and each sensation separately. Relax it, let go of all the emotions. And grounding technique, use your five senses to anchor you to the external world, pulling your mind out of internal chattering, because our mind always chattering. So the only when you sit quietly, you travel, you do anything, it always generates the thoughts, generating the thoughts. It's the only work is to generate the thoughts, but whether you have the consciousness to choose to attach to the thoughts or not, when you are conscious about yourself, you do this. So in order to do that one, use your five senses to anchor you, because all five senses, the touch, the feeling senses, always make you bring to the present moment when you concentrate on that. So use the breath technique, 5 4 3 2 1, right? 5 things you see, list the 5 things you see, 4 you feel, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. So like that, you just concentrate on your senses. You will be in the present moment always. So the fourth technique is mindful movement. Engage in slow and purposeful movement like yoga, tai chi, paying attention to muscle movement and balance. Give 100% whatever you do, even it is small walk, bricks walking also, just give 100% of yourself. And the movement itself and the physical feeling of your body in the space. What really happens when you stop thinking? Mental clarity emerges. The constant chatter of mind clouds perception. When your thought subsides and clarity arises, like muddy water settling into the stillness. So when you want to get the clarity, you are more confused, and there is a lot of fears, anxiety, guilt around you. How to take the decisions, how to move forward, and what action you have to take. So to bring the clarity in that one, you need the stillness. You need, because clarity always replaces the confusion. You need to sit, think, and accept it. So it won't come overnight, and it won't come this kind of expertise knowledge in a day. in a week. So over a practice, perception, your way, your knowledge improvement, your wisdom improvement, your spiritual practices, and day by day the experiences you get through spiritual knowledge and practices, that enhances your clarity, the mental, the stillness, the wisdom. So all those brings you more awareness. So when you more realize yourself, the more conscious you become, because consciousness already is there within you. You just need to clean up it, and it will purify more within yourself. That's only the thing you need to do yourself. Creativity awakens. Silence activates the brain's default mode network, which fuels imagination and insight. Many breakthroughs happens in the moment of quiet reflection. See, my dear friends, great achievers, business magnates are attracting the people, doing the activities, earning the money, building multi-million businesses, attracting a lot of things, healing the people, manifesting a lot of great things happens only when many breakthroughs happens in the moment of quiet reflection. You have to reflect yourself. You need to touch your chitta, your consciousness. That is where creativity awakens, in that stillness. Emotional regulation improves. Intentional silence reduces stress, anxiety, and emotional reactivity. It creates space between stimulus and response. Deeper self-awareness. Without the noise of thoughts, you begin to notice subtle sensations, intuitions, and truth that were previously drowned out. So the self-awareness, the deeper self-awareness, the consciousness, the noise, without noise of thoughts, you begin to notice the sensations. The universe itself will reveal you who you are truly. It has to open from within. So the lock is locked from inside. So you need to open your pure heart from inside. So you need to go and introspect yourself. You need to search for yourself. You need to ask the questions. The stillness, the universe recognizes, it opens automatically. And it answers all the questions what are there in your mind. You will be liberated. You will be conscious. You will be your true self. You will introduce yourself to you. So the spiritual connection, in many traditions, silence is the doorway to divine. Is the where the ego dissolves and the self is revealed. So the doorway to divine. So a lot of people will they will be knocking a lot of doors. When one door closes, another door opens. So like that, they keep on knocking. But what is the gateway? The silence is the doorway, gateway to the divine. So be silent, observe, pray, gratitude, and connect with the spiritual connection. You see yourself. It is the doorway to divine. Neuroscience of silence. Brain restoration states silence activates alpha, theta brain waves associated with relaxation and meditative awareness. So once you are able to touch your alpha and theta brain waves, it will lead you to some different person. You won't be the same person again. So such brain waves will align you to the consciousness, universal consciousness, and your awareness will be in a different state. And the universe reveals the greatest things to you in that moment. So reduced cortisol. Studies show that 2 minutes of silence can be more relaxing than listening to music, lowering stress hormones. Enhanced memory and focus. So quiet time improves cognitive function, especially in tasks requiring attention and recall. So everything happens in the silence. Entire universe creation happen in the silence. So everything, the sunya, you are able to touch that sunya, that silence, the space, right? You won't be the same person again. You won't act, react, think, behave in the same person like earlier. It will change your way of interaction, thinking, connection, enhancements, improvements, completely in different way, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of your profession, irrespective of your work, irrespective of where you are, which culture you are, which region you are. It doesn't matter. Once you are able to touch your chitta, your consciousness, you won't be the same person again in your life. whether it may be whatever may be, it is Devi Upasana or chanting mantra or breath technique or in meditation or stillness, whatever maybe it is. You won't be the same person once you are able to touch your chitta through any practice. Silence versus thoughtlessness. Stopping thought is not losing your consciousness. You remain aware, but without the interference of your mental commentary. Non-suppression, but surrender. It's not about facing the mind to the blank. It's about letting go of control and allowing stillness to rise naturally. So it has to come naturally. So it is not a suppressing anything. So you need to go inside and you need to sit in perspective, observe the stillness. So that comes by experience, practice day by day, day by day, day by day. How to practice thought-free silence? Mindful observation. Watch thoughts without engaging. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. You are not the clouds. You are the constant sky witnessing behind the clouds. You are not the thoughts, the person who is observing those thoughts behind that. Breath awareness. Focus on the breath to anchor attention and quit the mind. Breath. Just be observing your breath. Just observe the space between two breaths. How the breath is coming, exchanging the air, coming out and going out. So just observe that process. Just an observer. Nature immersion. Silent walk in nature naturally reduce mental noise. Just spend the time with the nature, observe the nature, the air, space, earth, fire. So just observe the nature. That reveals a lot to you. Meditation and mantra. Use tools like Gayatri mantra or simple breath-based meditation to enter deeper silence. The mantra also will make your thoughts very calm down and it will reveals the true self to you. How to practice silence? Simple method. Sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Watch your breath, observe thoughts without reacting and attachment. Take small silent breaks during the day. Spend a few minutes in nature. With practice, silence becomes a natural state. You need not do anything. Just practice as an observer without reacting. It becomes a natural state. Silence is not empty, it's full of answers. When you stop thinking, you don't become less, but you become more. You become witness, the present moment, the awareness behind all the thoughts. In that space, transformation begins. Yes, my dear friends, this is what I experienced in my spiritual journey after a lot of struggles, chaos, confusions, without clarity. After practicing a lot of things, when you witness the present moment, that awareness behind all the thoughts, in that space, in that fraction of a moment, the transformation begins. It's all about experiential. Once, if I eat sweet, I can tell it is a sweet. But if you want to get that same experience, you have to eat the sweet. I can only tell with my words, with my letters or sentences or whatever may be. But I cannot give that experience to you, right? That sweet experience, if you want to experience, you need to eat it. So if you want to eat it, you have to practice it. So once you practice it, you will get everything. When you master the silence, you master your mind. When you master your mind, you master your life. So silence does not make you empty. It makes you full. It makes you powerful. It connects you to the yourself, true self. It connects you to your true self. Just see it. You need to connect to yourself. How to connect to yourself? Only through silence.